Today's horror manga dub in narration is The Bookworm. If you enjoy the story at any point in time, please do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into the manga. It's almost afternoon already. No visitors again today. Well, it is a weekday. I work at a small library in the sticks. We don't see many patrons, so it's not that unusual that the place is empty at this time of the day. However, a certain someone always shows up right about now. Ah, there he is. We refer to him as the Bookworm. We never hear him come in, but before we know it, he's in here, on the other side of that bookshelf. Well, he can't be mortal. I've been told he's been showing up for a long time, probably for at least 50 years or more. He just reads books all the time. It's fine though, he seems rather harmless. Judging by the way he looks, I would say he's in high school. I wonder what that school uniform is from. There's no way what she's saying can be true. He can't be over 50 years old. Bare, slender fingertips. He turns the pages carefully. He seems sort of sickly and delicate. Rather than making me afraid, there was something about him that drew me to him. I wonder what he looks like. I can't see from here. I have to sneak up on him, softly but quietly. I peered around the corner. But I wasn't quick enough. His book just flopped to the floor and he disappeared without a sight. My colleague merely laughed at me. You can't. It's impossible. I've tried to get a look at his face a ton of times. Once you turn the corner, he just disappears in the blink of an eye. Well, I guess he's shy. Well, young people that love reading are mostly timid and subdued. I'm sure he's an unattractive kid with glasses and a face full of pimples. Huh? You really think so? Anyways, I'm going to use the computer in the office. Let me know if you need anything. I looked high and low about the library, but I could not find him. Later at my house, my mom interrogated me. Naomi, what do you think of this man? It's fine, I don't need an arranged marriage. Just take a look. You should really listen when your mom is talking to you. He's working at that company, you know. The one that's really solid. These men aren't usually very easy on the eyes. His hands are rugged too, and they're growing hair. Not like the Bookworm. I found myself reading a book into the night. I like this book too. Quite a bit actually. I placed the book next to my pillow and fell fast asleep. The next day at work, I'm gonna use the computer over here. Okay, sure. I peered over and I saw him. He's here again today. I sat there until I finally made up my mind and mustered up the courage to speak to him. So, you always come by here. You must really like books, don't you? He flipped the page. I guess he didn't hear me, even though we're barely a meter apart. It's exasperating. I think it was at this moment that I started to harbor special feelings for the Bookworm. I recalled the words of my colleague. Once you turn the corner, he disappears in the blink of an eye. So, as long as I don't try to look at him from that side of the shelf, it should be fine, right? I could just remove these books. Nakahara Chuya, Hagiwara Sakutaro, and Naka Kansuke. These slender-faced authors crossed my mind. I couldn't believe it. The Bookworm's face. He was just beyond this. And through the bookshelf was a most wretched sight. His eyes plagued with all kinds of holes, his hair receding, crooked teeth, and a deformed face. Sweat dripped down my face and chills down my spine as I was unable to utter even a single word. I tried to back away, but his arm extended through the opening. clutching my head with an inhuman amount of force. My upper body was like a spider caught in his web, as he used his otherworldly strength to tug me through the bookshelf. I used to have a pet hamster. The hamster had paper towels spread out on the bottom of the cage that it would flip like pages. I left the hamster alone, thinking it would get tired of it sooner or later. The hamster never stopped flipping them until it passed away. I figured it was just that sort of animal. The bookworm's pale fingertips once again continued to turn the pages of the book. Just like before, but this time, I am the book. My skin, my muscle fibers, my peritoneum, turning them like pages, ever so carefully, ever so delicately. Well, folks, this story truly was a gruesome one. It provides us with a lesson about stranger danger. Just because someone seems amazing from afar, that does not mean that they will be the same person when you finally get close to them and finally get to know them. So please, do not be afraid to take your time to really get to know that someone. You don't want to end up in a dire situation where you could get hurt, or perhaps worse, killed. Stay spooky, everyone. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please don't forget to comment and tell me that you like this format so I know to keep making these type of videos. And don't forget to like and share it with your friends. And if you really liked it enough, here are some other horror manga dubs and narration you may like. There's a new video every 2 days, so there's bound to be something. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And remember, you're important and you matter. Have a great night, everyone.